Dear students, today we will study this topic sequences and series. It is a second topic in part 2. This is not new to you. You have studied already about this topic in 10th standard. You remember you studied arithmetic progression. That is what we are going to revise now. Then afterwards we will study geometric progression and harmonic progression. First let me explain some terms and terminology in mathematics. When you entered into every topic, you have to understand the terms and the terminology involved in the topic. So here the heading itself you see, sequence. What is meant by sequence? Sequence. Numbers are set of numbers arranged in a definite order. Set of numbers arranged in a definite order is a sequence, general name, like human being, general name. Then male and female, like that categories are there. Same manner, general name is sequence. Set of numbers arranged in a definite order. So what are all sequence? 1, 2, 3, etc. you write. Set of natural numbers. So this is a sequence, we write like this. Then iska square, 1, 2 square, 3 square, like that if you write, this is another sequence. Then if I write 2, 4, 6, etc. up to 100, this is another sequence. These are all examples of sequences. 1, 3, 1 into 3, 3 3s are 9, like that if you write, again it is a what? Sequence. So general name. Now sequences are classified. Now here in sequence we write the terms generally as in T1. T stands for the term. Term first letter is what? T I selected, and first term, this one is called subscript. So T1 stands for first term, T2 stands for general term, T3 stands for third term, like that it goes. And then we write Tn stands for nth term, we call it as general. Now a sequence will be written shortly in this manner, Tn or Tn. In this manner we write. The complete sequence is written like this. We call this Tn as what? General term. Note down all these things. This is just a brief introduction about the sequence. What is meant by sequence? The terms are what? Arranged. Numbers are arranged in a definite order. That is called a sequence. Okay, over. Yes, now sequences are classified as two types. One is finite sequence. Another one, infinite sequence. Finite sequence and infinite sequence. Finite, you see the number of terms will come to an end. That is called a finite sequence. Example of finite sequence will be 2, 4, 6, etc. up to 100. This is a finite sequence. Infinite sequence 1, 2, 3, ... It is not coming to an end. The sequence which is not finite is called the infinite sequence. These are the two types of sequences. So here the sequence will be T1, T2, etc. up to Tn. Then we can write this as in this manner, Tn, and here T1, T2, etc. Tn. Then afterwards also ... you have to put. It is not coming to an end. In this case we write Tn, n equal to 1 to infinity. Here n varies 1 to n equal to 1 to n. But here n varies what? 1 to infinity. This symbol is infinity. You will come to know in many situations infinity. infinity is very large, then you will ask me, sir, how much large? Then I will say, how much large? You that much large. So it is a concept. So it is a starting for you in your life. Try to understand it. You will come to know about it more and more in future when you study. So sequences are classified as finite sequence and infinite sequences. Then we are going to study over this. Sequences are classified as finite sequence. It will come to an end. Infinite sequence, it will not come to an end. It will not be terminated. Here it will be terminated. Okay. So this is about the sequence introduction to you. You should know each and every term properly in mathematics, because I am just starting in your college mathematics. You have to study for many years this mathematics and enjoy, and this is a very interesting topic, and this concept of this topic is very important, because this will come in what many other topics. You will study trigonometry, there also the sequence and series plays a role. So you have to understand many other topics. Integration you will be studying, there also it is required. So now we will go ahead it. In sequence mein we have progression. You heard this word, arithmetic progression. So what is the meaning of progression? It is a sequence only, but the terms are arranged with a definite formula. That is called progression. The terms of a sequence is given by a formula. That is called progression. What is the meaning of this? The terms of a sequence are given by a formula. Here I take a formula 2n minus 1. This is a formula. So I can write the nth term is this, Tn equal to 2n minus 1. So put n equal to 1. So when you put n equal to 1, you get what? 2 minus 1, that is equal to what? 1. Then you put n equal to 2. When you put n equal to 4 minus 1, that is what? 3. When you put n equal to 3, you will get what? 6 minus 1, 5. Like that terms goes. Like that the term is what? Progressing. The terms are progressing. Here there is a definite rule. What is that? If you add 2 with a term, first term is what? 1 here. If you add 2, you will get what? 3. Again with the 3, if you add 2, you will get what? 5. That is what the meaning of a definite rule or a formula. So this is one progression. Another progression, you see that Tn is equal to 3 into 2 power n minus 1. This is not 3 point etc. It is multiplication. 3 into, other words, I will use the bracket first. Now n equal to 1. T1, that is first term. What is that? 1 minus 1, 0. 2 power 0 is 1. So 3. N equal to 2. What will happen? 2 minus 1, that is 2 power 1, that is 2. 3 2s are what? 6. Now you can understand, even without substituting it, every term is what? Multiplied by 2. 3 into 2, 6. 6 into 2 is what? 12. This is what? N equal to 3 when you put, you will get what? 12. 3 if you put, 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 square is 4. 3 into 4, 12. Like that it goes. So this is called progression. The progression. Progression means what? The terms of the sequence will be given by a formula. That's all. That is called progression. Note down all these things. Over. So children, in your course, you are going to study 3 types of progression. 3 types of progressions you are going to study. So, progressions. 3 types of progressions you are going to study. One is arithmetic progression. We call it as AP, arithmetic progression. The second progression which you will be studying is what? GP, and third is what? HP, harmonic progression. This is arithmetic progression. This is geometric progression. We will be studying each and everything detailed manner. I am just giving the introduction of the topic. And HB, harmonic progression. What is meant by harmonic progression? All you will be learning now. Arithmetic progression you have studied in the school. You have studied in the school about arithmetic progression. Geometry progression you are going to study in your 11th standard course. So even though you studied this in the school, let me revise this arithmetic progression little for you. So arithmetic progression, and just revising because you studied in the school. I will not go into detail. Here GP I will be teaching each and every point, but here just let me do the revision of the things. Arithmetic progression, how that arithmetic progression is, how it is. Progression means you know it is what developing, it is either increasing or it is what decreasing also sometime. So both are called what progression only. Either it increases by a definite quantity or it may decrease by a definite quantity. See here what is happening. First let us understand. Suppose I take 10, then 13. What I am doing? I am selecting a first starting number, then I am adding 3. Then 13 plus 3, this is 16. 16 plus 3, 19. Like that it goes. This type of sequence is called the arithmetic progression. Here the difference between these two terms is 3. These two terms difference is 3. This term is difference is 3. So that means what? The difference between any term, if we take any term 16 to its previous term, next immediate previous term if we take, the difference is what? Same everywhere. 13 minus 10 equal to 16 minus 13 equal to 19 minus what? 16, sorry, 19 minus 16, like that it goes. So this is same everywhere, 3. This is called, because the difference is same, we call it as common difference. Common difference, and we denote it as what? D equal to 3 here, common difference. And the starting 10 is called first term. I told you every topic will have its own terms and terminology. You have to understand thoroughly that. So now this is an example for an AP, first term, and the difference is called the common difference. So this first term we generally, how common difference I denote it as what? D. Denote it as D. First term we denote it as what? A. Then how will you write a general AP? How will you write a general AP? Sequences and series. I told you how this is progressing. You fix the first and then keep on adding the difference. So here A is the first term, then add the common difference A plus D. A plus D plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 2D plus D, A plus 3D, like that it goes. This way, this is what? Progressing. Alright? I hope you people copied this. So A is called first term and D is called common difference of the AP. So here, what is your first term? First term T1 equal to A, T2 A plus D, T2 is A plus D, T3 is what? A plus 2D, Now I want to ask you one question. Can you write these 2 using these 3? How can you write? A plus 3 minus 1, that's all. 3 minus 1 is what? 2. So what will be T4 then? A plus 4 minus 1 into D. Like that, when you come to A10, what is that? A plus 10 minus 1 into D. That means if there is 10 here, then this is what? 10 minus 1 into D. This is 10th term. Now generally, if I want any term a Tn, then the Tn can be written as A plus n minus 1 into D. That's all. This is called the general term of a AP, general term of a AP. Now from this general term, any particular term we can find out. For that purpose, we use the general term. Now we have taken one AP, 10, 13, 16, this AP we took. Let us find the general term for this. What are the components of the general term? Try to understand. In the formula, we have, this is first term, we want first term. First term is involved. D, common difference is involved. Common difference is involved. And then the N is what? Which term we want? Which term we want? We want nth term, therefore n minus 1. If we want 10th term, it will be 10 minus 1. So that is what? That n. So here in the formula, we have to find the nth term, general term for this. A equal to what? 10. What will be D? It is the difference between these two. T2 minus T1. That is 13 minus 10. That is equal to 3. D. So D is what? 3 and A equal to what? 10. Therefore, what is Tn formula? A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1 into D. That means put the value. A is what? 10 plus n minus 1 into D is what? 3. Therefore 10 plus 3n minus 3. That is equal to 3n plus what? 7. This is what your nth term. Nth term of the AP. Okay, a formula you have got now. General term. Nth term of the AP. This is over, take it. Now if you want a particular term, suppose I want the 30th term. What will be the 30th term? What we should do? N equal to 30 we have to put in this. T30 will be 3 into 30, 90 plus 7, 97. See, effectiveness of the formula. We need not keep on writing to reach what? 30th term. Here itself we can write. This is a way the terms are what progressing. And if you want any term, suppose I want 10th term. So put n equal to 10. Put n equal to 10 in this formula. You will get T10. T10 equal to 3 into 10 plus what? 7. That is equal to 37. T10 equal to 37. This is a way we can find a particular term. You know how this will be useful in life? For example, you have a small plant today. Then you see the growth of the plant. You see the growth of the plant. So first week this many centimeter, second week, third week, suppose when you start observing, it is suppose 10 centimeter. Then after every week it is growth is 3 millimeter every week. The next 3 millimeter, like that it grows. Now if you want to know, after observing some weeks, 2-3 weeks, you see that these people, that is the growth of the tree is falling in a AP. Then if you want to know how much height it will go after 10 months, after 20 months, after 30 months, that you can find out by using or studying this mathematics. You have to understand the application of the mathematics. So it will be very useful in future. Okay. So if you want to, if the tree wants to grow this much level, how much months I have to wait? After this many months only, this will grow this much. So like that we have lot of applications. Just I given only one application. When the time comes, you will be studying all these things. Now just take. Now it is a course is elementary introduction course. How to recognize a sequence or the progression is in AP. How to find the nth term and how to find the particular term from the by using the nth term formula. You should understand it. By using the nth term formula, we can find always a particular term, whatever the term we want. That's all. Okay. Now, how to prove a sequence, a sequence Tn is an AP. This is a very interesting question. How to prove a sequence is an AP? Now the sequence is given like this: T1, T2, T3, etc. Tn. Now I want to know whether what type of sequence it is. Particularly, I am questioning whether it represents AP or not. Is there any rule to find out? Yes, there is a rule. What I have shown, the difference is what here, that 3. Difference is 3. Difference is 3. That is T2 minus T1 is 3. T3 minus T2 is 3. T4 minus T3 will be 3. So T10 minus what? Yes, T9 is 3. T100 minus what? T99, that also 3. Therefore, if Tn minus, what is its previous term? Tn ka previous term is what? Tn minus 1. Tn minus Tn minus 1 must be a constant. In this, the constant was what? 3. And that constant we call it as what? Common difference. So that constant is a common difference. Constant means it will not contain any n. It will not contain n. It will be a number like this. It will not be like this. It will be like this, a number. It will not be containing any n. If this is constant, then the sequence Tn, sequence short form I will write, remember. I will not write completely sequence. SEQ if I write, you understand, short form of sequence. Sequence Tn and sequence, the total sequence we write like this. The sequence Tn is an AP. AP means arithmetic progression. So this is very important test. This is a test. This is what? Test. Test of an AP. Test of an AP. Okay. Now we are interested to find the total sum. You deposited in the bank first month 100 rupees, second month 110, third month 120, fourth month 130, like that, and all you deposited for what? 100 months. Ultimately what you want? 100 months mein how much you saved? That is sum, the total I wanted to know. So for that we denote Sn. Sn denotes sum of first n terms. Sum of first n terms. That is, it should always start with T1 plus T2 etc. up to Tn. So in AP it is A plus D plus what? Up to A plus n minus 1 into D, because the nth term you found out is n minus 1 into D, A plus n minus 1 into D. This summation, we have the formula. You studied all these things in 10th standard. I am just doing a revision for you today, because after 3-4 months you may not be remembering anything now. Therefore, let me give you a small revision, rapid revision, so that you will recall all your ideas. So this will be given by a formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. I am not proving, I am just giving this formula. If you want to know that how this formula is arrived, you can always contact me. I will explain to you. But now for the time being, I am just giving the formula. This is a Sn formula, sum to n terms of an AP. This is a formula. Here component, try to understand. N, number of terms. A, first term. D, common difference. 3 things are necessary. Number of terms. N is number of terms.